You know that feeling? When your business isn't just ticking over, it's really starting to fly. All that hard work, the late nights, it feels like it's finally paying off. And suddenly, boom, huge opportunities are right there. That energy, that urge to scale up fast, it's intense. It really does feel like you're about to climb a massive mountain. But, that's exactly where today's deep dive comes in, drawing on this really sharp guide from Mitchell's Chartered Accountants. They frame scaling a business today precisely like climbing that mountain. And here's the kicker. They say without the right footing, the right equipment, a really clear route planned out, well, that climb isn't just tough, it's seriously risky.
Yeah, and what's interesting is how they immediately shift the focus. It's not just, get excited about the climb. Our whole mission here is to unpack why your financial strategy can't just be like a supporting player to your ambition. Mitchell's really argues it has to lead. It's got to be the experienced guide showing the way, not just cheering from the sidelines.
That's a really strong point. So when they say ambition isn't enough, what are the specific dangers they're warning about?
Yeah.
Because that urge to hire fast or jump into new markets, it feels so right when you've got momentum.
Oh, absolutely. But they dive right into the danger of just going with your gut. The guide basically says ambition gives you the fuel, sure, but it can also create some pretty big blind spots. And it's not just a vague risk. Mitchell's puts it plainly. Instinct just can't replace a strategy driven by actual data. It's like, setting off up that mountain with maybe a compass, but no map, no weather forecast.
Right, hoping for the best. So if instinct isn't the way, the guide gives us something concrete, right? Those 3 big questions to ask before you make a move. The essential checks before that next big push upwards.
Exactly. Skipping even one is, well, like forgetting your safety gear. The first question Mitchell's puts forward is, can we really afford this? And crucially, what's the actual impact on our cash flow for, say, the next 18 months? This isn't just about what's in the bank today. It's stress testing things. What if the market dips? What does that big hiring push really do to your cash reserves 6-12 months down the line?
Okay, so a real hard look at the financial endurance needed.
Then second, and this is key for smart investment, which specific parts of the business will actually give us the best return on this growth investment? It forces you to look past just, making more sales. It's about digging into which clients, which services, which markets are genuinely the most profitable for the resources you put in. Make sure you're scaling the right things.
Profitable growth, not just any growth.
Yeah.
Got it. And the third?
And the third is foresight. How do you set up our finances now so we're ready for future opportunities and the inevitable challenges? This means thinking ahead, arranging financing, maybe setting up lines of credit, getting your working capital optimized before you desperately need it so you can jump on a sudden opportunity or, weather an unexpected storm without panic.
So really, it all boils down to this idea that sustainable growth isn't luck. It's planned meticulously. Your financial strategy isn't just tagging along, it's actually setting the pace, leading the whole expedition.
Precisely. And Mitchell's talks about how to achieve this smart growth. It's about embedding real financial discipline and strategic thinking. This means building what they call robust financial models and forecasts. These aren't just simple budgets. They stress test scenarios, they factor in volatility, they model potential shocks to your cash flow, looking maybe 18, even 24 months out.
So preparing for different weather conditions on that climb, essentially.
Exactly. And it also means really analyzing your performance, going deeper than just the top line revenue, identifying, like we said, your most profitable clients, services, and markets, understanding the true cost of serving different segments, finding where your capital really works hardest, so you invest smartly, not just everywhere.
Makes sense. Focusing your energy.
Yeah. And one other critical point they make is the value of on-demand strategic leadership. Think about needing, say, a top CFO's perspective on a potential acquisition, or expert help navigating complex funding, but maybe only for that specific phase. That's the kind of focused, high-level financial expertise they suggest. You get that board-level insight without the cost of a full-time hire. It's like having that specialist mountain guide just for the trickiest part of the ascent.
Okay, so it's really about ensuring your ambition, that drive to climb, doesn't get ahead of your actual strategic preparation, making sure you have a clear, safe, and ultimately profitable route mapped out. That's a vital takeaway for anyone thinking about their next big move.
Absolutely. If you pull back and look at the big picture, the core message is crystal clear. You need to build a financial foundation that can genuinely support your growth step by step. Your financial strategy doesn't just support things, it actually leads the way. It guides those crucial decisions.
So thinking about your own climb, your own business ambitions, maybe the question to leave you with is this. As you look towards that next big ascent, what specific part of your financial foundation needs shoring up right now?